Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Spirit Guide Money and Career Message reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, this reading is undated because I believe that whenever you come across it, it's the exact moment that Spirit wants you to hear this message. All right, so let's dive in now, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to be moving your Spirit Guide animal cards over to the side, and these we will be using, well, I will be using through Spirit at the very end, layering them on top of the tarot to give you more insights and more ideas as to what Spirit is saying. And I'm just going to take your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance cards and move them over to the side, and we'll get to those in just a moment. So let's see now, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what Spirit has in store for you. Well, what message Spirit has for you for money and career. Spirit Guide message, money and career. Pisces. Spirit Guide message, money and career for 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 Pisces. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. At the center of everything, Pisces, is the Four of Pentacles. You're crowned with the Five of Cups. Then we have the 10 of Cups. Oh, I love that. The 7 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. That's you. You're represented by the Cups in the Minor Arcana. You're represented by the Moon card in the Major Arcana. And then you have the Chariot, movement forward. That's brilliant. This also represents a Cancer energy, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. 9 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, brilliant. Okay. What I'm going to address right off the bat, right before I get to everything else, is that there is conflict here that is going to be resolved. But there is a sense of coming from lack, and your energy is really being drained by emotional vampires. So there's kind of like people sending out bad energy to you at this time, and I'm not saying that it's anything that you've done, or you have to worry about anybody or anything, because what I see here is that internally you are purging this from you. So it is going to be a sense here. You're repeating the number 5, and 5 plus 5 of course equals 10. So you are purging this negative energy, and you are moving forward towards a freedom that brings you the happiness that you want, but you're severely doubting that you can get there. And this is why you're changing your mind, and you're changing your whole entire life. You are changing, Pisces, your whole entire life, and you are finding a balance to absolute prosperity that lasts for generations. All right? So let's see now, Pisces. How do we get there? All right, Pisces. Spirit Guide message, money and career, Pisces. Spirit Guide message, money and career for Pisces. Spirit Guide message for money and career, Pisces. This card right here, we have expression. And this card right here, serenity. There's a need for peace within you. There's a sense of chaos around you. There is. Right? And it's not something, Pisces, nobody likes chaos, but some people thrive off of chaos. Like Aries would handle chaos a lot better than you, Pisces. Just saying. If you're born on an Aries cusp, you will be handling this better than other Pisces. Okay? Not to put anybody down or anything like that. I'm just letting you know, because there is an element of chaos here, and Pisces, you like it calm. You like calm and steady, and this sense of connecting with higher knowledge and higher purpose, because there is a sense of fear here. And when you become afraid, Pisces, that is your Achilles heel, because that's why you're represented by the Moon in the Minor Arcana, because when you become afraid, you freeze up. And all of a sudden, the shadows become monsters, and they keep on becoming monsters, and they keep on becoming monsters. So here, there is a sense of shattering those monsters and seeing that the shadows, they're just trees. There is no monster under the bed, and I'm not downplaying anything, because the fear, I remember when I was little, I used to jump out of my bed because I was so afraid that there was a monster under there that could grab my ankle and take me down. So the fear, I'm not downplaying at all. But I am saying here, you're going to see the truth of it. and you're going to be able to move yourself forward towards the prosperity that you want, because there has been a blockage here around money that you are starting to find the balance to. Okay? So let's see now. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Pisces, money and career. Spirit guide message, money and career for Pisces. Spirit guide message for money and career for Pisces. We have prosperity, brilliant. Absolutely part of your roots. And we have relaxation. So we start off here with prosperity. And this says, know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. Believe that you have a right to be prosperous. And you might sit there and say, Dane, I believe that I have a right to be prosperous. I believe that I should be in a better place. I deserve to be in a better place than I am right now. And that might be absolutely and completely 100% true. You believe it. But there's some place in your subconscious, in the back of your mind, that keeps you doubting that you can ever move forward. Somebody who spoke negativity over you that said, oh, no, you know what, that person's just not worth the time. Or you inferred it from their actions, right? And that has scarred you. Here with prosperity, there is a sense of embracing your heart, embracing your emotional truth, and going deep. I'm telling you, Spirit is telling you. Spirit is telling me to tell you to go deep, to see what it is that your heart truly wants and what it is that your heart is truly afraid of. Because then you will embrace your passionate truth. Then you will start to see what prosperity that you want. What if you fail? That keeps so many people from success. What if you fail? What if you do? It is better to have tried and to have failed than never to have tried at all. And one failure or multiple failures is just simply the road to success. It's paved with failure. Do not think that you are the only one. Healing and cleansing your heart chakra. Actually listening, if you listen to a heart chakra cleanse or a negative energy cleanse on YouTube, that would be highly beneficial to you, to help you move forward, to help you get to where it is that you want to be, Pisces, because you're very energy sensitive. Then we have relaxation. Especially during this time, you are energy sensitive, and especially when it comes to your money and your career. Right? This says stop the world from spinning by partaking in well-deserved moments of relaxation. Time's out. Timeouts. That's what you need. Spirit is saying you need to step back. You need to take timeouts. Timeouts? I think that's how you say it. There we go. In order to get you to where it is that you want to be. If you keep on pushing, all right, you will never embrace the success that you want because you're going to burn out. All right? So here, you need a relaxation. You need something that you can do while you are on the run. All right? While you are getting things done, while you are moving forward, while you're heading to work, while you're at work. And I would highly suggest deep breaths. Deep breaths for the count of 3 through your nose. Exhale for the count of 3 through your mouth. Inhale for the count of 3 through your nose. Exhale for the count of 3 through your mouth. And I would do that 3 times. Why 3 times? Well, 3 is a divine number, right? And it would help you connect to the divine at that time. Just this little 3 exercise, it's not, excuse me, it's not actually going to be doing it 3 times that connects you to the divine. It's going to be the number 3 that you have heard from me, from Spirit, is a divine number that's going to come up in your subconscious. When you do it 3 times, you're going to feel more connected to the divine. And there is also a need to release negative energy from this life and from past lives. The color that shines through here is orange. That's the sacral chakra. Healing and cleansing the sacral chakra releases negative energy from this life and from past lives. The sacral chakra constantly needs to be cleansed because we are constantly picking up negative energy from the world that triggers cell memory or, cell memory of past lives, and which then triggers us, to carry even more negativity. So that would be something that would be very, very, very helpful and prosperous to you. Then we have here expression. And it says, expression unleashes and empowers your inner creative energy to flow forth. It's time to express yourself. It's time to let your truth and your passion shine. And even if, it's not a work thing. It doesn't have to be a work thing. It's simply letting your joy shine through. Okay? Releasing anger and frustration and letting your joy shine through. Seeing and expressing yourself in a way that brings beauty into your life is going to be something that gets you on the right path, that has you moving forward towards your goals. And your subconscious message, not subconscious, your fairy guidance is then serenity. It says, embrace serenity's refreshing, peaceful energy vibration. You need a place of peace. That's why focusing on breath will be so important for you during this time. But you need a place of mental peace to come to, right? Inside yourself. And also coming to that place of peace before you go to sleep at night. If you could go to sleep to that exercise, or if you could go to sleep just thinking about something that makes you tremendously happy, that builds you up, right? That builds your energy vibration up, especially before you go to sleep. That energy vibration, which for most people is usually down here. I believe that if you're watching these videos, your energy vibration is much higher. You're a seeker, all right? You're seeking spiritual wisdom. You're seeking truth to move you forward. And so here, by embracing serenity, because everybody needs peace in order to move towards their goals, in order to embrace their full potential. By embracing peace, especially before you go to sleep at night, by embracing serenity, calm, steadiness, you're going to elevate your success. Because here, when it comes to prosperity, Spirit just said to me, you feel robbed. This Four of Pentacles is my minor arcana vampiric energy card. You feel drained because there's chaos. There's chaos within your mind, within yourself. It's like, can I move forward the way that I want to? Am I going to be able to achieve my goals? Am I going to get to that place that I need to be? Do I know the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Do I know what I need to do to get to my success? You have a 4 and then you have a 5. So you're moving forward in progression. The 4 here, as I said, vampiric energy, feeling drained, feeling like you have to guard yourself. It's not taking time for you. That's where the serenity is needed to come in. The relaxation is needed to come in, because that will increase your prosperity, which will help you express yourself to bring you even more prosperity. Why? Because there's a uniqueness that you have that nobody else has, that is going to move you forward, that's going to embrace your bounty. And here, you are calming this external chaos, well, internal chaos, but that can also be manifesting itself externally. It all comes from feeling drained and feeling overwhelmed, and feeling as if you're not moving forward the way that you need to be. There needs to be some severing of ties. Now, this negative energy, this vampiric energy, it may not be from people that you know or from people that you have a relationship with. It can very well be just from the outside world, okay? Television, radio, any form of media whatsoever. And just the world itself that is draining you, especially if you are an empathic person, which Pisces you tend to be much more easily than others, all right? So you feel drained and overwhelmed. I would highly recommend sitting down, and this doesn't have to take a long time, sitting down and breathing, seeing light connecting to you, kind of like vines, okay? Connecting into you. And it's what feeds you. Most of this light is the golden light of the universe. Okay? The golden light of spirit. Some are corrupt. Okay? They look like sewer sludge. Envision your spirit guide wielding a beautiful flaming sword and spinning that sword in their hands. Okay? Spinning it. And they sever every single one of those ties to you. Every single one of those vines going into you. Now you might say, Dean, I want the good ties. I want the healing, beautiful light of the universe coming in. Those are now strengthened because it took away any toxicity that was starting to corrupt. The sewer sludge ones, the negative energy ones, those fall away, wither. And now you have the beautiful light coming through again. What is that doing? It's telling your mind that you are severing the ties of negative energy, and you're only letting the positive come in. So when you start to see yourself slipping, when you start to see yourself getting angry, pull towards one direction, all right, that takes up your time, that takes up your effort, that takes up your anger. It's distracting you from the real purpose. So pull yourself back, see the chaos within, and know that this doesn't have any control over you anymore. The 5 of Cups, again another 5, freedom number. The 5 of Cups says, change your mind and change your life. There's a sense here to focus on the 3 cups that he's pouring out, or that she's pouring out. Here, she's holding 2 cups in her hand. She's holding the minor arcana Lover's card. You hold the minor arcana Lover's card in your hands. Okay, when it comes to your emotional truth, you hold the answers. Change your mind, change your life, because right now there's worry, there's doubt, there's fear, there's a sense I will never move forward. I will never get to where it is that I want to be. I am always a failure. You see what powerful language I'm using? Never, always. Those are lies. The Nine of Swords has you doubting yourself. Say, yes, I doubt myself. I'm human. I'm allowed to. That's what we do. We doubt, we fret, we worry. Right? But I am always successful. I always come out of these things better than ever before because I have learned so much. I have power to me. I have passion to me. I have beauty to me. And I am focusing on my love because what I love shines as bright as the full moon. I'm not afraid anymore. I am stronger, I am more powerful, and I am more than I ever realized. And I am not letting the worry, the doubts, the fears rob me of my sleep, keep me from my rest, keep me from recharging, rejuvenating myself, re-energizing myself, and taking away the negativity. By sleeping, you heal your body. By sleeping, you move yourself forward. Do not deny yourself your sleep. You're climbing the ladder out of doubts and fears. It's going to be painful, yes, it always is. But it's well worth it to live in the Two of Cups, to live and to change your mind so that you are always living in the Minor Arcana Lover's card. The repeat here of the number 7 is very much saying, any lies, they come out. So any lies that you say, Pisces, will come out. All right? So make sure you guard yourself. But any lies that anybody else says to you, they come out too. You're also going to be on a search for more, for something deeper. Not more money, okay? Because yes, that would be nice, but I see a prosperity coming in where you are walking towards a light that is absolutely beautiful. And you are settling some sort of, this could be past life, this could be from your childhood. Okay, something negative around your childhood. I will share a personal story that had me stuck when it came to money as an adult. My father used to scream. You could put your hand on the wall. Whenever he paid the bills, it was terrifying. Everybody used to hide. All us kids, the dogs, everybody. And he would scream as he paid each bill and throw it down on the floor. Even just thinking about it now brings me anxiety. All right? That is how I thought you had to live when you were an adult. You had to live in this place of panic and fear when it came to money. Do you have to? No. That can be the vampiric energy. It doesn't have to be negative people taking away your power. It can be one negative person who had such a traumatic impact on you, either in this life or in past lives, that is dictating things now. And now it's time to free yourself. Why? Because you're not a child anymore. And you have the power to live the life that you want. And they don't have the right anymore to have that power over you. They don't. They just don't. Don't give it to them. Because with the Two of Pentacles, you have endless prosperity. Endless prosperity. You're rooted in prosperity because you're rooted here with the Queen of Pentacles. Prosperity, bounty that lasts generations, or that it doesn't have to last generations. You do not have to support your children and your children's children and your children's children's children, all right? But it's one that supports generations, that supports you. And your prosperity does not have to be just wealth. It can be something you value as much as money to move you forward, to get you to where it is that you want to be, right? To have that family that you want, or to birth forward the creativity that you want into the world. It doesn't have to be for children. It doesn't. If you don't want children, that's totally cool, right? But there's prosperity around you, bounty that guides you, and you're balancing and creating that prosperity. You're finding that balance and that truth, and you're moving forward in that balance and in that understanding, in that bounty, in what you desire. The Queen of Pentacles says, I am successful. You are successful, Pisces, and say it to yourself. Say it and look yourself dead in the eye in the mirror. I am successful. Money comes to me. Yes, you have to work for it, all right? Because we as human beings are told that you have to work for what you get. It's programmed into us. You will not get a good grade in school if you don't work towards it. You will not get a cookie if you don't sit down and be quiet, or, do what you're supposed to do. So here, it's ingrained in us. So when or if you are thinking, okay, I want the law of attraction to be that money just comes to me and I don't have to do anything. Well, at first, it won't really happen that way because your mind is already pre-programmed that you need to work towards it. And you need to work towards it. You need to have a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. And then money can start coming to you as you are working towards it, as you're seeing things coming. Money starts coming to you in ways that you hadn't anticipated. You start branching out. You start seeing things manifesting in your life that you hadn't anticipated, that you didn't expect. And it feels as if the money just comes to you and you don't have to work as hard as you were doing before. But remember, once you get to the point where you can pay all your bills, right? And I'm not talking about living in a place that is astronomically expensive. But once you get to a point where you can pay all your bills and the base line is covered, you don't have collectors knocking on your door all the time. The increase in happiness, in a person's happiness, and that's what we're talking about here, happiness. We're talking about prosperity, we're talking about money, but Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to have what you value as much as gold in your life. And that's happiness. A sense of contentment and prosperity leading you forward. Once you reach that baseline, once you reach the point where you can pay all your bills, right? The happiness doesn't increase by adding more money and more money and more money. You would think it would. And yes, maybe happiness increase a little bit if you're able to go on vacation and everything like that. But again, this is all within reason. It's not saying you have to go on big, huge vacations all around the world. So here, you are juggling endless prosperity and you're feeling overwhelmed. You're questioning, you're doubting. Don't. Don't, because the prosperity comes. The prosperity comes, you're going to have to work towards it. But I know, and in my mind too, it's always like you need more money. The more money you have, the more happy you will be. The happier you will be. Not the more happy. The happier you will be. And that's not always true. That's not true, actually. It's been found that that's not true. So do not make yourself crazy and chase gold your whole life and miss out on the joys of creation, on the joys of bringing beauty into the world. And again, it does not have to be children. Here she just happens to be holding a baby in her hands. It can be art, it can be music, it can be, science, it can be mathematics, it can be anything that you love. Bringing that into the world, finding that balance to embrace your eternal prosperity, to move you forward, because you are the Knight of Cups. But here, the Knight of Cups is looking back. And look at that. I see that as kind of like the moon right there, that little dot. He's looking back. Now it can be he's looking back. And he's looking back at his fears, his doubts, his apprehensions, everything that should be and is holding him back. It can also be that he's looking back at his past, which is where our fears come from. If you are always looking back, you will never move forward. There's a saying, what is it? The past is a country we have been to and can never go to again. The present is where you are right now. And the future is a country unyet charted. You can't go back. As much as you might want to, and as painful as sometimes the realization is, you can't go back to what was. You can only move forward to what is. Don't have yourself always focused on your fears. You're going to make it so that you trip up, because you're not going to be watching where your horse is headed, and your horse can be thinking, oh wow, that's a really nice tasty patch of grass over there, I'm going to go eat that, or what the heck is that over there, and you can wind up in a street. All right? Make sure you're guiding yourself forward. Make sure you're looking at your goals, because here with the Seven of Cups, there is so much that Spirit is laying before you. Prosperity and success and bounty, and yes, life stings, but that's life. It hurts to live. And it's unfair, yeah. But so is life. And now it's time to focus. Now it's time to take the power of your mind and say, I am a king. I am a queen. I am a ruler. I know what it is that I desire. You might not. You might have not one blessed idea, but you know what you don't want. So there's the start. I always say, we know who we aren't. We don't always know who we are. And I think we know who we are when we're really little. And the world is our oysters, and we could be absolutely anything. And then we lose it as the world starts to tell us how we should be and who we should be and how we should move forward and everything like that. So here, stop looking at your past, because your present is filled with endless opportunities. You have to focus your mind and see what it is that you want. A discipline has to come in. a discipline of mind, a discipline of belief, a discipline of prosperity of self. And as that discipline comes in, the chaos falls away. And you find out you're enough. You're prosperous. You're bountiful. You yourself, as created by the divine, are enough. I know it might sound funny, but I have that programmed into my phone to ring twice a day, right? Every single day. You can do that. And it tells me I am enough. And I see that I put it in for like midday when I know that I'm going to be stressed and kind of crazy and feeling and doubting and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not. I have it for the end of the day. You could have it for the beginning when you wake up in the morning and the end when you go to sleep at night, but you can see it in the beginning when you start to check your schedule and see what needs to be done, and you'll see it right there. Scheduled to go off, I am enough. Do that. I know it sounds insane. It works. It does work, and it'll lead you towards the chariot. It will lead you towards reigning in your emotions of night and day, the mysteries and what is seen, and charging forward, going after what you desire, going after what you need, and then that leads you to the 10 of Cups, prosperity, success, bounty, happiness, and they all live happily ever after, over doubt, over fear, over chaos. You come to a completion of a cycle of your heart's desire, and they all live happily ever after. Even though you will still have those moments of chaos, you will still have those moments of doubt, okay? That is part of life. But now you are strong and you are prosperous and you know your worth and you move forward in your truth. Spirit guide message, money and career. Spirit guide message for Pisces, 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 money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Alright, but this is a whole new world. I'm going to lay these out quietly. I like this. It's very sweet. I like that. Okay. We have the dolphin spirit right here. It says this and that are true. So when you feel drained, when you feel overwhelmed, and the negativity comes in, this and that is true. It is. This is true, and that is true, and everything is true, and everything has a bit of validity, but it needs balance. And you need to stand your ground, because she's jumping here over peace, over what she desires, over a harmony that is leading her forward. And that is what you are doing. Because you are crowned by the lion. It says, be generous of spirit. As you are embracing what you love, be bold, be brave. And don't sit there always and look at the negative, look at the hardships, look at the disappointments, look at what you love, look at what you desire, look at the way your heart is moving you forward. Be generous of spirit when it comes to yourself, when it comes to the words that you say, when it comes to the love that you have for yourself. Because that is going to make you severely prosperous. And then we have the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. All the hardships, all the pain that you have been through, the disappointments. Oh, goodness, I am going the wrong way, aren't I? All right, let me finish here. The disappointments. Yeah, the disappointments, the doubts. Nothing is wasted. Do not think that it has been, because it hasn't. It has gotten you to this point, being placed in your heart, being placed in your soul. The fact that they all live happily ever after. The fact that you can have a happily ever after. You are going to see that, yes, everything that you have been through has forged you into the person that you are. And it has been hard and it has been overwhelming, but it has been severely empowering too. because you have not been defeated by life. And life has not broken you. And even if it has brought you to your knees, even if you cried yourself to sleep every night for a year or better, you are getting up. And you are moving forward. Because the past is the past. And it is a country that you can never visit again. And I'm going to go this way through the cards, because that's the way Spirit has set me up, started me going, so I'm just going to go with it. Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities, and you're open to infinite possibilities, but you need to focus your mind, discipline yourself, and move yourself forward to the possibility that is your reality, that you are manifesting into existence at this time, that you are focusing on and thinking about, because the Pig Spirit says, use your mind wisely to find your balance. What you think, you bring into existence. What you focus on, whether it's good or whether it's bad, whether it's, my gosh, I'm always out of sorts. I never have my feet firmly planted on the ground. Everything is always chaotic. Or it's, I know what I'm doing. I do. Things can get hard at times. Yes, it's okay. I'm balanced. I'm stable. I'm steady. I'm moving towards success. Bounty is a part of my life. And I was born to be bountiful. I was born to live in prosperity. I was born to be successful. See the difference? See the difference? See the truth? Because you are embracing your endless prosperity and you are finding your footing. This leads you then to the Whale Spirit, which says, trust the great mysteries. You're looking behind. Fears, doubts, the mysteries of the moon, the mysteries of the past. Trust the great mysteries and let them move you forward. Let them grace you and bless you. Trust them. Trust yourself. This leads you to the Wombat Spirit. It says, be at home. Be at home in the movement of your heart. Be at home in the way that you are moving forward towards success. Be at home in your truth in the day and in the night. It can also be for some that you will be traveling over water. Be at home in your travels. Be at home in the bounty that is coming your way. Own it. Then we have the Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough, even though there is a part of you that doubts and fears and thinks that there will not be. There's always enough. You are always enough, and there is always enough. This leads you to the Lizard Spirit, which says, dream the world into being. It can be chaotic and terrifying, yes, but what you focus on is what you get. Dream your world into being. Dream your life into being. Focus on it. Think about it all the time. Let it become an obsession. Your success, your prosperity, your happiness is your obsession. And then have it be your reality. Dream it into being. With the Lizard Spirit. And then you have the Otter Spirit, which says you are never alone. You are always creating the prosperity that you want. You are always moving forward in the joys that you have in your life. You are never alone. You are surrounded with love. And you are surrounded with things you value as much as gold. Embrace your love. Embrace your joy. Embrace your truth. Your subconscious message for your fairy guidance is healing. A healthy body thrives with a constant flow of balanced energy. It's time to heal. And it's time to let that energy flow through you and with you always. Your subconscious witchling card is creativity. Creativity is the natural part of you that can be ignited and developed. Let your creativity shine. Pisces, you have so much to give. See it within yourself. So much prosperity lives within you, so much creative power. Then you have your subconscious message from your spirit guidance, animal cards, which is the Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Everything is changing. Everything is moving you forward. Think on your feet. Okay? Be able to think on your feet. Be able to move with things. Don't get caught off guard and kind of like a deer in the headlights. And your subconscious message for this whole entire reading is the Empress. Again, here she rests her hand on her belly. Pregnant. Pregnant with creativity. Pregnant with new life, new joy, new prosperity. It does not mean that you have to have a child, okay? It means that you are moving forward in prosperity. And because you have a queen and the Empress, you are going to be much more comfortable behind the scenes. You're not going to have to share everything with everyone. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. That's not you. Especially not now. What you are creating is going to be breathtaking. And you are moving forward in a bounty that you have ignored, but that is now yours. And that prosperity guides you to success and bounty. That prosperity is your truth. Reclaim your throne and know your power, Pisces. Okay? Know the power that you were born to have. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye, guys.